All right, good afternoon, everybody. I gotta flip the screen. Here we go. There we are. All right, I was working on trying to get some stuff still set up. And yes, it's been one of those days, part two. Kind of like yesterday. Not feeling the greatest. You can tell I got these things on my face. When I have my glasses on, you know I'm not feeling good. But anyway, we're gonna push through. Hey, Curd, a Jost Runner, and Zode, welcome in. We're going to try possibly, hey, we won more. Try possibly to run Wheel of Fate on this account. I did a little bit of grinding this morning in Battlegrounds over here, and well, I got to 200 points. Wasn't planning on getting that high, so I don't know. If Wheel of Fate doesn't work, we'll fall back on some Battlegrounds. Yeah, we'll see. It's about to boot up stream today. Forgot about Kabam stream, so rip. Yeah, so, Gamma, not too bad. We'll see. It's the high as the mini account has ever been. But the real plan for today is here's what I'm looking at. And here's why I'm thinking it. I really don't want to do this. You all know it's not my type of content. But down here at the bottom is this little selector. Granted, I could come in here and we could take the champion we don't have yet. We don't have Serpent. So that would be a possibility. That would be something we could do. Or you've got this little thing down here. You've got these pieces that we could get. You could see we're missing a couple. We're missing a couple there. We're missing a couple here. And, oops, we have him, and we're missing a couple here. So, I don't know. It's just a piece selector, so I haven't decided yet on what I want. You ready to get pork rind? Of the ones that they showed, he's the one that's most intriguing to me. Hey, Zemo. So, yeah, I would take a little pork rind. So yeah, I think I'm going to try this. I don't know. I haven't decided on what I'm taking yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to do Serpent. If I do Serpent, I have that form. I have got that for Photon if I ever get her. So also voting for pork rind. The Colossus AOA looked pretty darn good as well. He looked pretty sweet. So I haven't decided on what I'm doing. I kind of want to get Deathless Thanos on this account without having to spend a ton of Radiance on just getting Deathless Thanos. We haven't gotten Coliseum rewards yet. I'm going to just mark a bunch of this stuff as red just so... There we are. So yeah, I don't know. I'm of many worlds. I did not like Wheel of Fate the first time around. There's a couple fights in there that I just could do without completely, not ever having to do them again. But same time, how am I going to get this? How am I going to progress on this account unless I do things like that? I know I could open Titan crystals. I've got 5-ish right now I could open. We'll see. I'm going to go big screen while I run the daily quest here. Spidey Ham is sweating Porker Poppers. He wanted to be the only Ham character. Well, I think, it would be fun if they do an interesting interaction between Pork Grind and Spider Ham. Like the Porker Poppers, when you get them on you and playing Pork Grind and you throw a special instead of it taking health, it gives you health. It could be kind of fun. Curious about 7-star Kitty Pride? You can get her tomorrow. You can get her. Take her to rank 4 tomorrow. I'd love to have those 6 stones, because if I did that, that would be kind of fun. If you want over on the Twitch side, you've got drops. If you watch the live stream, you got 3 of them. The 4th one is a 1-2 gem, or a 1-2 generic. If it interests you, there is drops on Twitch. Little Wheel of Fate, I think so. I think that's where we're going. I'm wasting a little bit of energy now, because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to remember. But I've got a team. I think I've got champions for every fight. I'm going to be cranking up some boosts. If I've got to buy more with Radiance, I buy more with Radiance. But I'm not running this without boosts. And hey, what do you know? There's the ramped up Toad in the daily quest. Ooh, I didn't think. Are there any? No, I don't think any of the champs in Wheel of Fate have been buffed recently. So I'm saving a 1-2 gem for Kitty, and we'll give her an Awakening gem and take her to R4. Yeah, I can R4. I think I've got 2 generic left on the main. I may have 1 mutant gem. I'm trying to think if I've got a mutant gem on the main. I don't remember. But she's not my big thing. And hey, Joke the Villain over on Twitch, welcome in. So she's not my favorite champion, but we'll play around with her and see what happens. Maybe at rank 4, 7-star, I know she'll hit hard. Maybe she'll survive long enough in my hands to make her worthwhile. Herc, I still don't think you'll see Herc. I don't think you'll see Herc. I don't think you'll see Quake. I don't think you'll see Doom. Doom is possible, but I don't think you'll see Herc as a 7-star this year. I completed the featured arena. I've got to do the basic arena yet on the main. Let's go ahead and hit replay here. Yep, Kitty is going to be put into the platinum track. So your $20 donation to Kabam will get you Kitty Pride in however long it takes you to complete the track. Well, they've got this string of mutants going as far as, Platinum Pass. Granted, they broke it with Paviter here, but... So Kitty with Tigress Energy is going to go nuts in questing and war. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, I'm so good with Tigra as well. I am just the best Tigra player that has ever been seen in the contest. I'm more interested in maybe Rhino and having fun with him. He's a big, beefy, chunky lad that I like. Don't tell that to Fintech. Oh, Fintech knows. I did Fintech's challenge. You've seen me play Tigra. Don't have to use Tiger. All she has to do is be on the team. Oh yeah, I know, but unless you can do all your war fights with just 1 or 2 champions, that 3rd slot does play an important role. And I try to take 10 fights, so I usually use all 3 champions. Unless somebody's very, very kind and on a path makes it so I can use all the same champion. Why they make Magic so busty? Yeah, she looked like she put on a little weight since she's been... Well, she hasn't been in a contest and, relevant in a while. So she's just been kind of sitting back. And, well, you sit around. You don't go out and exercise. You get a little bigger. A few years, a few pounds. It happens. Happened to me. I mean... Hey, Illegal Lion... 22. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. So yeah, they made her look a little bit bigger. She went from having a 6-pack to having a little bit of mommy roll and well, maybe a little work done. Maybe, you never know. It's a complete rework. They had to put a few years on there. She can't come back looking exactly like she was. Still don't have my End Venom rank up and have him awakened. Good thing he's good for the dot meta. Yeah. Yep. All right, so there we are. There's my 15 units, a couple sig stones, and we can move on. All right, so Let me check my boost inventory here real quick. Boosts, there they are. So 7. We've got plenty there. Got plenty there. Which ones are they the big health and attack that are for sale in the Radiant store? 20 and 25. Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the 20, the 25, and the 30. Sorry, back and forth from work. Read second to last, please. Yo, you're making me look up. Hi, Ghost Runner. You don't have to have Tiger on the team. I read that one. Yeah, I read that one. Unless there's one I'm missing. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to do this. All right, and I do have a spreadsheet up, so yeah, I read that about Tiger not having to have her own team. So I've got this, which will put a big bright light in front of my face when I need it. But I do have path 1 kind of worked out. So first fight up is Gore. Let's try this guy. I don't remember these fights. I don't care to remember these fights. I'm just going in without reading the nodes. And, you know, we're just going to fight like we fight. If I remember correctly, I have to deck special 2s on this guy, which, you know what, ain't going to work so well. Couldn't do it the first time. Don't expect to do it this time. Very easy with count. Well, you haven't seen me do long form content, have you? Oops. Okay, well, apparently you can't block, or you can't parry. That's right, we'll live. We will live. I'd like to get some healing going. There. Now would you throw? Would you throw? Okay, now we get the healing. Now I need to beta special 2, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the countdown was gone, so now I've got to beta special 2. But we're going to do that first. Well, that hurt. Just need to get a special 1 off, and then we heal all that back up. There we go. And yes, I know I could work on doing the parry evade at the end of his special, but I don't feel like it. I figure as long as he's putting shocks on me, I'm okay. I did not realize there was a root here. Okay, well, we just got rooted. Get me back up into overcharge mode. There we go. Back in the overcharge. Yes, thank you. Evade. Perfect. We'll drop another special one. I just want to, to me, I just want to keep healing. If I keep healing, he's not healing. That's the important things. Almost like I learned something in this fight already. Ah, the heck with it. We'll throw a special 2 in here. Poison doing a little bit, but all right, we should be through this fight here in a second. And then we start the fun ones. All right. All right. Okay, next fight up. Who am I using? America Chavez, I think. I need to check and see if my Chavez is ranked. That's one thing that I kind of may need to do as we go throughout some of this. Okay, she's ranked 3. That's high enough. And she's got a relic on. Do I want to use anybody else out of that list? What do you think about maybe using Nimrod? Should I do Chavez or should I go rank Nimrod? Hey, and sorry, Gore SP2 decks better be on point. They were close enough. Lee, there are drops today. You should have drops on. Hey, Jay Jones and Weapon XIX, whatever number that is in Roman numerals. I don't know. I'm going for the very last one, the Selector. I still need Serpent, and I still need some pieces for Deathless Champions, so we're still doing some of it. This is for Dazzler, which is... Actually, we can go look at it. The thing that gets me is the power generator. And Limber, but with Chavez, you can turn off the power generator. You just have to do the 3-hit heavy a lot. With Nimrod, you'd be able to slow down the power gain as well. We'll go with what I planned. I'd have to rank up Nimrod. Too late. If we do terrible, maybe we'll back out and we'll do Nimrod. No, Nimrod would be fun. Yeah, maybe. I don't think any fight in here is fun. Especially if we crash out. There we go. And I'm not really paying much attention to anything other than really trying to keep on 2 or 3 of the negative zones and not get hit by her pursuit. Whatever I do on the special 2, I do. How did that catch me? Check throw your special. All my charges dropped off while she was dancing around, not doing what she was supposed to. Let's get a little healing in here. Oh boy, a whole 4%. We may end up going to a special 3 here. Maybe not. We'll get a little bit more healing going. This fight to me is all, if I remember correctly, all about the power gain. Just trying to keep that under control. That was nice of you to stay back and, dash in and then you stop as soon as I hit the striker. Gosh, I love this game sometimes. AI, always predictable. Always predictable AI. Okay, I was afraid of that power gain there for a minute because I only had one negative zone on. The first two fights are by far the easiest, if I remember correctly. And then we get to the some that I'm going to need to use revives for. I may need to use a revive here yet. I'm not out of the woods yet. Chavez has really fallen off. You know, she used to be what you used everywhere. Now, not so much. Still a very useful champ. But not used nearly as much anymore. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. 2 solos. All right, next fight. Lady Deathstrike. Ooh. I remember having nightmares about this fight. Or not liking this one. Something. Let's see. Adaptive power shield. The defender takes 90% reduced damage from all sources except special attacks. While performing special attack, the attacker gains 200% attack rating. Every 15 seconds, all the attacker's power is removed unless they're performing a special attack. Okay. Let's take a look and see who we can use here. I know who I've got. I've got it slated for Vox. And I think that's who we're going with. Why not? Yeah, she's kind of starting to feel mid. Yeah, you know, Chavez is, you know, she still has her spots in some fights, but of course you throw that right then. I think we may restart this. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. We may restart this fight. I don't know if that does any damage or not. We may not throw any of those. Yeah, it's not really doing much damage. I was hoping it would stop some of the healing. So we're gonna build up a ton of them. We'll build up a ton of little buffs there and just kind of have some fun. If the game would give me Serpent, I wouldn't have to do this fight. I've been in here for 17 hours and she's down 3%. Okay, I'm capped out. Let's go ahead and throw a special and just see if this does anything. Doesn't really do much. We're going to throw another special here. See if 33 will do anything. I didn't get him back. Only throw special 3s? Yeah, I guess so. I was just trying to see if the stupid debuffs I could put on there would do anything. But that 90% reduced damage ain't going to cut it, so we're just going to go special 3 route. If we can get one off. That's going to be the problem. Can I get one off? That's right, I have to be dashing back. I'm starting to remember the fight now. I'm starting to remember it. If I'm dashing back when the timer goes, then I'm okay. I remember this fight now. So let's throw this. I remember a little bit now. It takes me a while. It takes me a little bit of time to remember things. I'm old, you know. Gosh, dang it. I'm going to lose my power. I need to get out of this wall, is what I need to do. Oh, I read. I just don't comprehend. I was dashing back with that one. You lying game. You're lying. Well, we're going to throw it. We're going to throw it right away. Wasn't paying any attention to the power there. Just trying to push her back to her wall. This is the first path. That is correct, Lee. Not risking losing that. Let's get you back a little bit. I probably didn't need to bait that special or have her throw that special. I think we're done here with a full yellow bar. Look at that. Alrighty, Snoozy. Take care. I guess you're still going to be here, but you're not going to be talking, so there we are. That's 3 solos. I bet you that ends. I bet you that ends right about here. What do you think? What do you think? I think that ends right about here. You know, we could try. I did Onslaught before. Maybe we do Jean this time. We did Onslaught the first time around, but that's a rank 4 Jean versus, rank 3 Onslaught. What the heck? I mean, it's only gonna be revives. All right, I guess I should actually look at the nodes here a little bit. Matador, unblockable specials, that's right. We gotta do the full dex on a special one. Luckily, she's got a shield. Every time the attacker performs a well-timed block, they gain a 25% potency tranquilize. Okay. Well, we're gonna see what we can do here. Oops, too early. That's right. I wonder how this works in this fight. Well, I got most of it. Oh, just got hit by that last part. I'll take that every time. Oh well. We'll get hit by some, we'll land some. Ah, missed that one completely. Kind of forgot I had to knock her down there. Oh well. That was a decent run. I'll take that. Kind of forgot I had to knock her down. Don't want to jinx anything, so I won't say anything. Well, I read that, by the way. I'll take it. I'll take it. Wasn't my best, wasn't my worst. I've got some crystals I can put those 4-hour, whatever you want to call them, crystals. I'll take it. Wasn't my best fight. Wasn't my worst. Ah, I hate when I miss the first part. That's when it's really bad. That's when it's really bad, is when you miss the first. It's just hard to get enough neuros on there to do a lot of damage on that special 2. I wonder if it's better to throw special 1s in this. Alright, the shield ate most of that. That's nice. Oh, of course, the light intercept. And I'm about to die here. Yep. Well, I don't think I can dex a special 2. That one wasn't as good. I couldn't get the intercept, and I messed up a couple times. But you know what? If I get through this on 2, 3 revives, I'm going to be very, very happy. We'll go open some crystals to get some potions, and we'll just kind of call it a day. You know what we're going to do? Because she's got the miss on, well, I was trying to get a neuro on there. It's just not going to work. There we go. Ah, too early on that one. Oof, that hurt. That hurt. Getting those 4 debuffs on me right there really, really hurts. Too early on that one. But got through it. 2 revives. Which champion's good for a beginner, Gallon or Lady Deathstrike? Both good. Lady Deathstrike may be a little bit better for you as a beginner because when she gets hit by special attacks, she heals a good portion of it back. She's got heal block. She can take hazard shift. So I would say I would probably go Lady Deathstrike. Gallon is going to be a lot better damage wise, but I think you might be better off with Lady Deathstrike. Yeah, it's good Enchantress practice. It is. I still hate Dex and her specials, and I think we're going Shield here. We did this before with her. Let's go ahead and read the nodes. Brace for impact. The defender starts fight with an indefinite brace. Interrupting their heavy disables it for 16 seconds. Pause during the attacker's special and heavy attacks. What is brace, by the way? Okay. I think that's why I used shield, because you could throw special ones. Okay, I think that's the case. I remember soloing this, but I just don't remember the fight. I kind of screwed up there. We're going to have to play this fairly carefully here. Okay. Let's say, would you please hit in there? I don't want him going to a special 3, if I can help it. Throw. Today? I'm going to throw this here. Ah! And that's all she wrote. Don't think I can survive the special 3. I don't think I survived this. Okay, I survived it. Didn't think I would. Hey, damn Captain. Welcome. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. All right, so now we get everybody's favorite arcade. Really? I selected Bastion for this? Well, let's see what we've got. I think we do Bastion. Why not? How are we looking on boosties? We should be okay because I've not been streaming a full hour yet. Yeah, we got 12, we got 18 minutes. I can't see that small print. Heavy hands. If the defender is struck by a heavy, a timer starts for 8 seconds. The attacker's, okay, so just don't heavy. He's immune to stun. Okay, he can parry me. Okay. I think we know what we have to do here. That was close. I think we'll throw this right here. It's not going to do as much damage, but I want to do some damage. Remember when this guy was a real pain? Remember when he was really, really, really difficult? I mean, not that he's easy now, but he is easier than what he used to be. I opened my mouth. I opened it. I opened it big time. Almost feel like starting this over. But we won't. We won't. We'll keep going. I should have started it over. Hey, Jaybird. Happy New Year to you as well. I should have started it over. That one turned south very quickly. Any beginner tips yesterday down the... Oh, just don't buy crystals. Take it slow and steady. It is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Don't try this content that I'm doing. Just kind of take the story, enjoy it, learn to play learn the basic mechanics. Don't try and rush through it. There's lots of good video guides out there on how to play and do different things. If you get stuck, resort to YouTube, come into chats, things like that. There's a lot of nice people in these chats that will be glad to help you out and answer any questions you may have. What I'm trying to do here is I think I'm trying to fight this differently than I normally fight him. And it's not working. So I'm not going to do it. And that's going to push him to a special 2, isn't it? No, good. Because what I've been trying to do is not get the second torment on me and then counter. And that's not as safe. I like dexing that second part of that special 1. Although, I just did it twice there and got away with it. Don't say anything. Okay, let's back away. Get you out of the corner for a little bit. Fine, you know what? You don't want to throw? Oh, kidding me. He threw the heavy right there. Oh, you. I've decided I don't like you. Throwing the heavy when I'm on that trap. That's mean. Okay, 1 revive there, not too bad. Could have been a solo, should have been a solo, but it wasn't a solo. All right. Monsignor Lida. I think this is a Mantis fight. I don't remember it, but that's who I've got written down. And is she rank 3? Let's make sure she's rank 3. I think she is. Ooh, no, she's rank 2. Let's see if we can rank her up before we do this. Yeah, advice, don't rank up every champ. Pick the best of what you have and get better with them. There you go. That's some other good advice. Only rank up when you need to rank up. All right, how are we looking here? You know what? It's time to take her to rank 3. She is more than worth the rank 3. Hey, Kurd, I did another rank up on the mini. You're not supporting me enough. I need constant attaboys when I'm doing the mini. Okay, need to make sure I've got a relic on here too. Could take her to 4. Not going to happen, but I could. All right, do we still have boosts? Okay. I think I did this on the main with probably a lot of rank 1 and rank 2 champions. And we're going to have to do some of that. Okay, we got 8 minutes left. What is this fight? While close to the defender, the attacker regens. Okay, yeah, so you got to stay close. Whenever the attacker performs a parry, they gain a non-stacking power gain buff, granting 50% of bar power. When the defender is struck, there's a 20% chance for the attacker to be inflicted with a disorient. Intercepting the defender's attacks pauses all debuffs on the attacker for 10 seconds. The effect cannot stack. Okay, I don't remember. Let's just go see what happens. We got hit is what happens. Well, I don't know what's going to happen here. Not really what I wanted. I forgot about the power gain. Gosh, I got hit by that again? Come on. You know what? We're just going to throw this. Because I parried in there, I got too much power gain. It's going pretty well, Ice. I think I think that's all solos. I used 2 revives on Enchantress, one because I screwed up on Arcade, but the rest have been solos. We need to do another rank up if we can. Wow, I need tier 4 alpha? Really? Okay, I guess we go with him at rank 2. I'm hurting for some resources here. Hard to believe after all the resources we just got, but I did do a bunch of rank ups, so there is that. Why is my music not playing? What'd you guys do to my music? There. Now you got music again. All right, what does this guy have? Whenever the defender activates a special attack that Purify 4 debuffs, the effect, the defender starts a fight with 3 cruelty. Okay. Hey, Silver Stroman, welcome in. And thank you for the follow, maybe that's Angel 11, Langel R11 something. Welcome in. Enjoy your drops, enjoy the stream. We are doing a little bit of Wheel of Fate, an older quest, but you know what? Still a pain in the butt quest. Oh, hit me. I shouldn't be too cocky on this guy. By the way, it's only rank 2 and not awakened. Come on, throw. Definitely easier with more ranks and awakened, but you know what? I think he's going to do okay. Not going to be a speedy fight. I like how they tried to make this an anti-sinister node too. With the purifies. Whoops. I couldn't get the pause. Hey, we got a couple pauses in there. We do the hard part. We get him to a special 2. We dex the special 2. And then we can't parry. Okay, quit coming into me with a light, please. Okay, we got to be a little bit more careful now. I just got done saying I had to be more careful. Didn't I? I'm pretty sure I said that. I think we're still okay. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. That hurt a little bit. That's going to hurt a lot. Don't kill me. Okay, I can't parry all of a sudden. Okay. I think we're back on. Turned that into a fight that was much harder than it was supposed to be. All right, now for the one I know I'm going to need revives on. But we're going to try something that I haven't tried before on this fight. We're going to try ourselves a Spider Woman. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. This game's addictive. Yes, sir. Tell me about it 10 years later. All right, let's boost up again. I will be buying more boosts when needed for war and things like that. But for now, hopefully this last hour will get me the whole way through. Okay, so on this guy, the defender gains a definite protection passive every 14 seconds, remove one passive from the defender when they are struck for the first time with the medium combo enter. Okay, I remember that. When the defender is inflicted with 3 or more debuffs, the attacker is immune to damage over time debuffs. Okay, so she should work fine for that. When the attacker gains a bar of power, 10-second timer starts. The timer expires. The defender gains a debuff immune passive. Okay, should be fun, he says, knowing full well it's not going to be fun. Oh, I think that's going to, yeah, I figured that was going to send his charges through the roof. Oh, well. Oh, well. We just melted ourselves. That's what I remember about this fight right there. The fun and interactive nature of all of it. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of forgot. I forgot you have to alternate the heavies. That's okay. It's okay. I don't know what mode I'm in. Am I in physical? Am I in... Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, see, I hated this fight because I could never tell which mode I'm in. Whenever the attacker knocks down the defender with a heavy attack, it cycles. Okay. So if I don't ever cycle it, if I don't ever knock them down with a heavy, am I always in just physical contact? I would assume. But I have to knock them down with a heavy every once in a while. Okay. I don't know. Maybe 2 more revives will be okay. Okay, what I want to do here is we're going to knock them down with heavy here. Then we're going to bait out a heavy. Okay, now we're back into physical. So what I can do now is I should be able to throw that. Walk right into a special 1. We can throw that again. We can throw it again. We'll go ahead and do that. Then that. Then that. And then finish this fight off. Oh, come on. 1%. Not bad. Better than I did it before. Better than I did it the first time around. That's for sure. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Who are we using here? Oh, that's right. There's a little champion that came out that I did not have at the time. Let's see. Let's go look at the node just to make sure here. That's what we want to do. Long distance entity when far away, the defender's fury, unblockable, true damage, and power buffs are paused. Whenever the defender is immune to or inflicted with a nullify, fate, seal, or stagger, they become stun immune. When the attacker has more than 33% of their max power, their combat power rate is increased. Okay, so we just have to throw specials a lot. Hey, thank you for following Not Your Demon. She should make this fairly easy. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. The next one I hate. I hate fighting her with a passion. We are going to go ahead and do this, though. You know, all things considered, I think one of my 5 revives, much better than what I thought it was going to be. Oh, I missed it. I tried to get fancy and I missed it. That's right. We can recover. Let's just not go fancy anymore. Not worth it. Let's just keep the buff immunity on. Not the fastest fight this way. But it's safe. How much did I spend in Banquet? I spent my budget. I spent enough to get into the top 1%. On this account, I was 5 to 6% bracket. This account doesn't spend that much. It spends a little bit. It spent a little bit, but almost got hit by that. Hey, thank you for the sub. I cannot read the name right at the moment. I did see it. I did see the message. I will try to read it after this fight. Some things I can read. Let's see, Kurt, he spent for us. Can't never say, yeah. I spent for the mini. I spent for the mini alliance. I'm doing this for the mini alliance. And there we go. There's a solo on Serpent. And it was, thank you for the sub, Toby. All right. We're down to the last couple. Oh, I don't like this one. This next fight is not, there's a couple fights left that aren't my favorites. I think here, what I'm going to try to do, should I try that? Hit that like button if you haven't gotten the extra crystal luck in the game. Yeah, that's what it is. Hitting the like button gives you extra luck in game. I think we're going to try Infamous Iron Man here. The other option would be Spidey. This node, Combat Deja Vu, 2 of the same basic attack in a row. Defender becomes unblockable. Obstinate Charge, first attack, stun immune. Let's see what else is on here. You spiral me around. Spiral fires dancing blades during special. Arrogance, 15 hits equals falter. I just don't like anybody that I've got for it. I'm stuck on Gore versus Wong. In the second quest, it's too tricky for you. Using Wong on Gore? You mean Wong versus Gore? Yeah, I don't remember either. You know what? We're going to go in this way, and we're going to use a lot of revives. Okay? That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. This guy and a lot of revives. Especially if you... Especially if you just don't block right at the beginning. You know, that's always fun. Hey, I think that may be the first time in my life I dex that. What the heck? You know what? I forgot I could be doing that. I forgot I could do this. That's why this guy's a little bit better for this fight, because you can do this. That's supposed to, okay. All right, well, a little bit of a learning to play this guy on the fly here. Hey, you hearing my teams from my work computer? Ah. See, I hate those blades. Well, you know, 20%. And I remembered things as I was going. Yeah, it can be a tricky fight using Wong. I don't remember who I used the second time around. You know what? We're going to go down to 15 here on the 60%ers. I think I've got to go open some crystals here in a minute to get some more level 5 health potions. I forgot I could do this. I forgot the first time I could do the... So I could do things like this, you know, right into the special. Of course, the falter I forgot about as well. That's all right. Too early. See, that's my problem on this chick. I am too early 99% of the time on dexing that special. Or too late. See, way too early. Way too early. And then I got hit by the blades there. No power to burn there. She didn't come after me, so that striker did nothing. You know what? Let's just throw it. They come so slow. My dex is so much faster than those blades. It's not... what happened to my shock there going on you? That's not nice. Yeah, I just can't. I can't get the timing down on that dex to save my life. Every once in a while we get lucky, though. Just once, I'd love to connect with that, too, by the way. Check. If you would just let me. Wow, how did I get a parry in there? Might as well use specials while I can, and I... That's not bad. It was a much better run. Hey, thank you for the follow. Kevin O, 5835, and Legion 7509. Thank you. Hey, Adam, what's going on? Yeah, I think I used Void. If Void is one of the options, that's probably who I used. I'd have to go back and look at my videos. We'll finish this fight off, and then we'll go open some crystals, because I'm going to probably need some more. So that's what? 7, 8 revives? All in all, still better than the first time I ran it. And I'm using like a champ here that I'm not really good with. If I knew how to play him better. Oh, and of course the miss. Did you see that? Did you notice that? She decided she didn't want to let me get in there and hit her. And then she does 5 hits into my block. Okay. Okay. Please stop being a pain in the butt. You know what? We might as well throw it. It does some decent damage, even without a whole lot of power. Yeah, so it's going to falter. I had to do that because I was going to end up pushing her to a special 3 if I didn't. Dead. Or maybe not. Maybe the heal will come in handy. Why did you have to throw that? If I could remember the falter, I might be dangerous in this fight. Amongst other things that I keep forgetting. We're just going to do what damage we can. I have a feeling I need one more revive. Yep. Oh well. Oh well. I will take it. I knew she was going to be a pain coming into this. But that's what these revives they give us for free are for. If I can get through it, no units spent, we'll restock for Path 2 later. Hey, Badfish, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Will that kill? Yes. Thank goodness we're through that fight. Holy moly, I hate that fight. I've always hated it. All right, now we've got dust. Any guesses who we're going to use here? Anybody want to guess who we're going to use here? Is there any guesses? Is there any guess other than that right there? Okay. Hey, Renty, what's going on? I have rank up paralysis. I can do 4 R4s with mats and have 1 with gem, but have no idea. Yeah, I end up the same way, man. I end up the same way too often. All right. This is a solo. I hope. We're going to find out. Ooh, I forgot about the unblockable. Okay. So we'll just wait out the unblockable. Thank you. I enjoy nothing more than 5 hits in my block on an afternoon. It's my favorite way to spend the day. Thought for sure she was going to counter there with a special one when I went in. Look at that. How many times are you going to hit in my block? I mean, come on. Four or 5 times every time. I'm really trying to bait heavies a lot earlier than what she's throwing them. Now I'm trying to get special 2s because I can counter those very easily. We are winning the health battle right at the moment, though, so that's always good. We were winning the health battle. You know what? That's fine. It's got a little uglier than it needed to. A lot uglier than it needed to, but you know what? That's another solo. So it's gone pretty well. I have been pleased with this run. Been really, really pleased with it. Oh, sugar. I know why I didn't use Jane before. Jane was for right here. Not Jane, Jean. Jean Grey. Well, we screwed up. Boys and girls, we screwed up. Do we go Sunspot or do we go Storm? Penny and Mr. Negative, huh? You like some weird champs, man. You getting Arc Raiders drops? Hey, I'll take it. I'll give everything. I give drops for everything. What do you think? Storm or Sunspot? Domino? You think Domino? They're all rank 2. What am I doing after the stream? I'm eating dinner after the stream. Deadpool X-Force, you think? Oh, what the heck? Let's try him. I don't have a striker on him. Let's go get a striker on him. I got to deal with the reverse controls. Yeah, because I screwed up. Jean Grey was for that fight. And I used her earlier thinking, oh, you know, she'd be good. I should have just left it alone. And I meant to do some relic work over here earlier today and didn't. Hey, Anita. You did it with Colossus. That would be a way to do it. You know what? We're gonna try it with. We're just gonna try it here with Deadpool. Why not? I mean, it's only revives. It's reverse controls, and I'm not good at it. That's kind of what Jean Grey was for, and I'm a dum-dum. Okay? So we're just going to kind of go with that. And I don't know if I can change my stat focus now, because I just screwed up and didn't set it before. Yeah, I can't change it. Oh well. We'll get more adrenaline healing out of it. I don't know what I'm having for dinner yet. My wifey hasn't told me. Reverse controls. Learn them. Yeah, throw that to me. Throw that in the middle of a special again, you big dummy. And he sits there and looks at me and says, okay, I will. And then I'm going to come at you with a light attack. Well, we're going to do some damage. And then we're going to die. Okay. That went about as well as I expected it to. All right. I got to go. We're going to do this real quick. I think I've got a bunch of these crystals here that I... Oh, I thought it said I had some. I was like, how did I get those? Yeah, we've got a bunch of these freebies. I just want some heals. Really? I'm only getting the small ones? Come on, give me some big ones. I guess we go a bunch of small ones. I hit open. Okay, I only got 6 of the big ones. That's fine. We got this guy. Okay. We've got him. He's mine. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Reverse controls, that's fine. If I get a couple special 2, special 1 combos in one life. Dang it. And that's it. How many daggone hits does that special frickin' 2 have? That's what's getting me. Is that frickin' special 2 has 79 billion hits. Keeps pushing him into the unstoppable. Hey, we got one off. What the heck? Dude! I hate reverse controls. Whoever invented that ought to be shot. Don't they know us old guys are going to struggle with that? I went the wrong way. I was looking at the reverse controls and thinking, okay, it's gonna change here in a second. There we go. Oh well, that was a decent run at it. I'll take it. Like I said, if I have revives left at the end of this, I'll be happy. I'd like to have a lot more revives left, so it's going to be a couple days before I can run this again. But we'll have one path down. Be one path more than what I had before. And I've got 17 minutes left on my boost, so we're in good shape. He caught me right. I wasn't sure which way it was going to be. Too early. Did it again. He caught me right there in between. I wasn't sure which one it was going to be. Oh, that's going to push him over. Yep, skipped right into the I'm just so tired of them starting with a light attack. I just can't. There's something in me that says, oh, they're going to throw a light attack. You're just going to get smacked in the face with it. Forever and always. I don't think there's ever any hope of anything different. Okay. We're getting them down. We're wearing them down. I hate when he throws that right away when I'm in between. Dang it. And that's it for me. All right. Well, we got him down. Hey, raid from Lefty on Twitch. Welcome into all the Lefty Raiders. Holy moly. With 538, that's only a couple, Lefty. I don't know what the heck you're doing, man. Why only 538? I mean, come on. You're supposed to, 600 minimum, man. I don't know what you're doing, man. You're slacking off. You're supposed to bring me at least 600. Welcome in to all the Lefty Raiders. Welcome all the new follows. It's going to be a long list. And, well, we're trying to do some Wheel of Fate here. And, well, we're getting our butts handed to us, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Welcome in. Grab your drops, all the kind of fun stuff. Welcome all. All right. Hopefully this is the last revive. It would be good. Would be good if we can get this down. Yeah, not right now. I'm Wheel of Fate's not easy. This guy's a pain in the butt. Especially if you don't like reverse controls like me. And I'm trying to... Oh, that was close. Oh, come on. I dex that. Okay, I figured out kind of how to play it there at the end. Was going to let him walk up more versus trying to attack more. Hey, some resources which we could desperately use on this account. Let's see, who are we taking up next? Probably a mutant. So I think we're just going to go 3 mutants here. Because we need to get Sinister ranked up. All right, there we are. Not too bad. I think, let's see, it was 2 revives on Enchantress. 1 because I screwed up on Arcade. 1 or 2 on Human Torch. 1 or 2 on, well, I think it was 2 or 3 on Spiral. And what, 2 or 3 there? All in all, not bad. Not bad for the mini account. Now we have to start planning the next one. Do we have Coliseum? Hey, we got Coliseum rewards. Look at all of them wonderful things. Look at, ooh, that's tier 5 alpha. That'll be a 7-star. You know what? We got to go spend some glory because we're going to open up a 7-star crystal. Because now that I've run this, now that I've started this process, you know what's going to happen, right? Let's see what. That's where we wanted to go. How much radiance do I have to spend? Is it 8,000? Yes, 8,000 radiance. What we want to do is we want to spend a little bit of it here, roughly about 2,000 of that, right here, getting some tickets. 1950, that's a good round number. Yeah, there's radiance in there too, but I can claim that. Yeah, I'm close, but I'm not quite there. I'm almost capped. I'll go ahead and claim it. All right. So now I need to spend down to 8,000, and then we're going to grab those so we can open up a 7-star crystal. Oops, wrong store. That's the store we want. Now out of here, I need tier 6 in the worst way, so we're claiming all of those. We'll claim this energy refill. Always claim the energy refill. Always get the free energy. You never know when you're going to need it. We need to grab some of these for the next time we do a raid. So we'll grab that. We'll probably grab 2 of those. You know what? No, we're going to skip that. We're going to come up here. We need some of these. 8,000 from 16,000 is 8,000, right? Yeah, generally. Let's go 5 and 5 for now. See where that puts me. $420. I can do 1. I can do 1. 470, 440. See which one I'm lowest in, and I'll grab 1 more. So I've got 13 there, 13 there, 1 just over down there. Okay, we'll grab tier 4 alpha, and then we will be able to claim rewards. Not tier 4, tier 3, sorry. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to be going for Kitty Pride. I don't know if I'll do it on this account. I will. Actually, I always do the tracks on the accounts because they're good uses for money. They are, yeah. They're, I mean, for the bang for the buck, the Platinum Pass, you can't beat it. And I don't know why they have this as a selector. When am I ever going to select 3,000 shards over 4,500? I put my poll in the Alliance Discord for my next video and had a 3-way tie between Lumic. I already told you who. I already told you who. Do X23. How many of these am I getting? Almost tempted to do that. Or that. But we'll do this. The tier 4 alpha are cheap for Radiance. I said I was going to do the other because it was cheap. But you know what? That's even cheaper. All right. There's a lot more in there than I thought. Okay. Come on. One time. Ooh, we get 2. We have 2 chances. One time game. One time. Here we go. Here we go. Here's what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to call it right now. We're getting Photon and we're getting Serpent. Okay? And watch, we'll get neither. But I'm calling it. Photon and Serpent, back to back. Okay, I can't be mad about that. I just took this guy to rank 4 on this account. It gets him to it gets him to 80. Sorry, go to 120 on my main. So I just took him to rank 4, so that's not bad. I'll take that. Not who I was looking for, but it's not a bad one. That helps the prestige a little bit on this little account here. All right, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Cosmic. New. Just not the new Cosmic I was looking for. You know, can't be not really upset with either one of those. Those aren't terrible. Where am I from? I am from North Carolina, just a little south of you. Oh, well, I don't think I've got anything else I can really open here. Okay, because we've got so many people in here, because we have so many folks in here, I'm going to do something I will probably kick myself for later. But just making sure I don't have anything else I can open up. That's fun and exciting. You know, we'll pop two of these. We'll get rid of these because these go away, and we're just going to pop them. And that's about what I figured. Well, on this account, there is no photon, there is no serpent. So, you know, okay. Used to stay in Rock Hill, South Carolina. That's where my uncle lives. My uncle's in Rock Hill. And my son's in Columbia, so not too far. Oh, let's see. I've got Yelena, I've got Spider Woman, I've got Gallon, I've got Bastion, I've got Cyclops, I've got Jean Grey, I've got Zemo. I don't have High Evolutionary. I've got Nico, I've got Carolina, I've got Maker. Don't have Cassandra, Frank, Lizard, Cassie. I do have Cassie, and I do have Frank. I lied. So I have Cassie Lang, not Cassandra Nova. Dracula, Mr. Knight, or Silver Samurai. Because all of you fun folks are here. On this account, I haven't opened many. Because all you folks are here, we're going to open one. And here's the way we're going to do this. If I get a new champ, I will open another until I get a dupe. Okay? First one's a dupe, we're done. First one's new, we go to a second one. See, I am going to play a little game here with you. And just like that, we're done. But you know what? That's not a bad one because that's an awakening. What are we missing here to take her to rank 3? 3 and 5. Well, should we take her to rank 3? Now that she's awakened, should we take her to rank 3? Just because all you fun-loving folks are looking for your drops and you're over here watching me and you're all hitting the sub button and you're all hitting the like button on YouTube and you're all doing all the buttons just because of that. And for no particular other reason. See, now they start hitting it because I start saying stuff like that. They start hitting it now. Let's go ahead and do here. We needed 3 of these. I think one of them is going to go here because that will get me what I need for Mr. Sinister. It's interesting. My next 2 rank ups are going to be Elena and her best counter. Or one of the counters for her. All right. I think that's enough. If I hadn't have taken Mantis to rank 3 earlier, I wouldn't have had to do that. But you know what this does? That puts me completely out of tier 4 alphas. Or more or less. But she's going up anyway. And there we go. There's a new tier 3 on this account. She could go to 4. Not going to happen today. All right. Prestige-wise, 28813. Waiting on some sig stones to arrive. I will get a couple of them. Yeah, she'll help out eventually. So for those that are just joining, this is my mini account. This is not my main. So on the mini, there's my rank 4s. And you know what? You know how I am. There is a champion here that I love that I just, whoops, I wanted to undo that. I've got this guy right here. He could go up. So anyway, 7-star, rank 3s. I'll show you those because those are still important on this account. There's the skill. There is the science. I need a couple more. I need some more science champions ranked up. There is the mutant. Cosmic. Need some cosmics too. Tech. Tech is a very strong class on this account. And then Mystic. Did they say online? No. They originally said somewhere about 2 weeks is what it was going to take them. So we should get them sooner or later. As far as crystals go, we could take up a science champion today. Because I've got a 3 to 4 science. I keep looking at this. I keep thinking who I want to take up. I want it to be somebody different than I got on the main account. I was going to do Spidey 2099, but he's not awakened yet. I've got a lot that I haven't even leveled up yet. You can see, ISO used to be a problem. It's not as much a problem anymore. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm leaning iBombish or Joe Fixitish. Who's got the higher prestige? iBomb or Joe Fixit? I'm going to look. Neither. iBomb has higher than Joe Fixit, but neither are great. If I only had Photon. It's what I'm saving stuff for, or High Evolutionary. All right, I think we save it. Both are fun, yes. Luke would be on awesome rank 4, but I do want to help the Alliance out a little bit with prestige. And Luke, while he's not terrible, is 131st overall. So, if I'm going to, I could do Count, who's 42nd overall. Leader wouldn't be bad, but Spunk, maybe we do a champ for Goda here. But you can see we're kind of hurting for some catalysts. We're kind of hurting for catalysts, folks. Send me some catalysts, please. Best site, I will type in the website. That is the actual URL. So just type that in your bar, mcoc.gg. I will show you what it looks like. Maybe I will, if I can get my screens on the right spot. There we go. So that is... There we go. This is mcoc.gg. You can see the URL. No, you can't, but it's kind of right there. And you can come here to champions. If you come up here to sort, you can do it by prestige, and there's your champions top to bottom. That's a lot of stuff I need. We're going to stop right there. That's a lot of stuff I need. So hard to believe we went through that big event, and that's where I'm at. So that's MCOC.gg. Oh, yeah. Then I mute myself. Let me try this again. Boom. There we go. You didn't even see the amount of stuff that I needed. I did take them up to rank 2. But there you go. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. And well, I'm not doing it. just can't break myself do it. So we gotta do some grinding here. Good thing is that a new event quest comes tomorrow. That'll help a little bit. I've got some stuff in Overflow in the rewards tab here that may help a little bit. I don't know what I've got that's any big deal. I'm gonna have to use some Radiance. I'm finally gonna have. I've got some stuff there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use some Radiance, I think. Should we do it? Because we've got so many people going, should I just break down and do it? Kurd, what do you think? I have to learn his mini game if I did it. Or I could just do that. He's there and ready. Or we just skip out on science altogether. Because we've already got 3 rank 4 science. We need a rank 4 skill. Or mystic. I think that's better. We may just go generic gem here. Let's see who we got at rank 3 here. Blue Marvel, that's true. Blue Marvel's coming. Let's take one more look at the prestige list here, just real quick. Drop stun back to my happy place. Welcome back to YouTube. She's the highest prestige. It's either her, believe it or not. I've got 2 of the higher prestige ones if I want to rank them. Didn't I select? Oops, I selected the wrong thing. There, that's what I meant to select. Because I've got her and I've got him. Hey, Lee Boyce with a gifted. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I got to get to the right screen here so I can do that. I don't know. I think I'm going to hold off. I think that's kind of the best thing I can do for this account. Hey, did I see the new kitty coming in? Yes, I did. We should be able to get her tomorrow, as early as tomorrow, I think. Mr. Lee the Goat Boyce. Yeah, I think for now. Also, just so people can see, for Battlegrounds, I think I'm parked here on this account, which is Gamma 3. And then what we're going to do is I will do a little quick tour. I'm going to turn off my screen here. Maybe. There we go. And jump over to my main so you can see the main, which has a few more resources. Just a few. And then I've got to decide if I'm going to do any Battlegrounds on the main. I had gotten over 400 briefly and then lost again because I was like, oh, I'm going to get back over 400. And then you know. I appreciate that there, Vant. I enjoy that you enjoy watching me. Hold on one second. Okay. So here's the main. The main has a few more rank 4s. Oops, wrong spot. Champions and not crystals. They both begin with C, but they are a little bit different. So rank 4s over here. Just a few more. There's 48 rank 4s on this account. Your science looks a little bit different. Can you tell what's the main rotation with Kitty? Basically, get up a bunch of prowess and then phase and then get hit in the face and then do other things and throw a special 2, and then the other champion's dead. Cosmic, your tech, and if you notice on this account, I like synergy. There is 8 of every class. And prestige-wise here, slightly better. And I don't know if everybody knew it, because I haven't been on this account for a little bit. There is 35K prestige. I made it because I did end up ranking. Ones I haven't shown people. I did take up Quicksilver. Who was the other one I took up that most of you probably don't know? I did call on stream, but I took up Quicksilver. Oh, and Frank. Quicksilver and Frankencastle were the last 2. Prestige will go up once we get, on this account, I think I'm looking at 556 stones. So we'll get those here in the next little bit. So anyway, I think that's gonna do it for me. We got one path down in Wheel of Fate. I have to jump in. I've got to do some AQ. I got to do some other stuff. How's Frank on defense? I haven't tried him on defense. I know you asked Frank. I can show you. Give me 1 second. Let me find my video. I think this is the one. Yeah. Let me share my screen here, and I will show you a little bit of Frank on what he can do on attack. I'm not great with him, but this fight here too, I mess up. And you'll have to forgive line chat. It's the only spot that I've got it right now. I deleted it off my phone. Do I enjoy Frank? He's not bad. There's 39 seconds. No recoils. So not terrible. Whoops. Let me turn off line. Don't know what will end up popping up in there. But there we go. I haven't really used him anywhere else. I'm hoping he's good for the next meta. He should be okay for the polka dot power power shield one. He should be pretty good there. I don't know how he's going to do on invade, but he may be okay. Yeah, his play style is different with that auto run, and then he doesn't sit back, and when you dex back, he doesn't sit there at all. He just kind of runs forward. It's different. But you can play him without that. He's faster if you can play him with it, but you can play him really without that. But folks, I think that's going to do it. I got to find a raid over on the YouTube side. I do want one where people are speaking English, unfortunately. So let me see if I can find anybody. I think Smig's over there. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We are going to, let me go back to my channel here. And I'm going to send everybody from over here somewhere else. I greatly appreciate everybody. I will be back tomorrow. Get your alts, get your other accounts all set up in Twitch, get the drops ready to go. I will be back tomorrow. It'll be later on. I did this one just because I've got some stuff going on tonight. But I greatly appreciate all the new follows on Twitch. I greatly appreciate all the follows and subs. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate all of it. Know it. Whoops, we got to do this too. So until tomorrow, I don't think I'll be back tonight. Unless my wife goes to bed early or something like that, I will be back tomorrow. So until then, I hope everybody has a great evening, and we will see you soon. Take care, all. And if you just subbed, you can wait around. It'll show you on the list here, and I'll let this run for a little bit so you can see. There it is. I was about to say my credits weren't working, but you'll see your name pop up here in a little bit. Take care, all.